Suzanne's looking at her business for the upcoming financial year, and she says, okay, in my business, I want to make, for this business to be worthwhile for me to continue, I want to make a certain amount of profit. And Suzanne says, I want that profit to be $100,000. I put a lot of effort into my business, I take a lot of risks in my business, and therefore I'm entitled to some reward from my business. So if we want our profit to be $100,000, once we've set that target, what we need to do then is work out what we need to sell in our business to get that profit. So if we know that it costs in Suzanne's business, it costs her $200,000 to run her business. Now that $200,000 is made up of wages, advertising, insurance, stationery, rent, all of those things, all of those costs that it takes to run the business. So in Suzanne's business, that costs her $200,000. So that means that she needs to sell or invoice $300,000. So this is very big picture, but it all comes down to what do we want to make? What do we want to make on the bottom line? What's it going to cost us to make that? And therefore, what do we need to sell in our business to generate that profit? So once you've got the very broad brush numbers, you can then take it back to, okay, if it's 300K per annum, how much is that per month? How much seasonality do I need to put in there? I might have a slow month in January and February, but maybe September, August, and August, September and October are big months. But then you have a target per month. Now, so what I do in my business is we have a target. We've done this, broad brush, this is what we want to make. This is what our overheads are going to be. This is how much we need to sell. So that's now broken down by month. So I know in this month how much we need to build to make our annual target. And that is in big bright letters up in my office, so I'm looking at it all the time. So what you then do is you say, okay, the activity that I'm doing now, is that going to produce some of the income that I need to make this profit target? First up, it's working out how much profit we want to make. Now, this profit should be after you've paid yourselves a wage, because you can go and work somewhere else and pay yourself a wage. This is a return on investment for you having the business. We then break it down per month to work out what we need to sell. And then it comes down to things like Phil talks about. Who's our ideal client? Where's our ideal client? How do we go and find our ideal client? And getting out there and just making those sales happen as best we can. So talking about sales strategies is a whole different area, but in a broad brush approach, this is what we need to do. What do we want to make? How much is it going to cost us? What do I need to sell to do it?